Well, I'm Amresh Tiwari. I'm editor, publisher of Double Helical. This is a national health magazine being circulated from the Delhi NCR region. So it's a great privilege to have an interaction with the Dr. Chandrakant S Sambaji Pandav. He is a former professor and head of the Department of Center for Community Medicine at the All India Institute of Medical Sciences, New Delhi, India. Dr. Pandav is presently member of the National Council on India Nutrition Challenge and Portion of Began, which is chaired by the Vice Chairman of Niti Aayog. Dr. Pandava is also known as Iodine Man of India, as he has been a relentless crusader in the fight for sustainable elimination of the iron deficiency disorders, the single most important cause of the mental handicap worldwide according to WHO. His research and advisory has contributed enormously to the success of National Iodine Deficiency Disorder Central Program and mandatory universal salt iodization not only in India but worldwide. Iodine salt coverage in India has increased from less than 5% in the 1980 to 93% in 2018 to 2019. This alone has resulted in saving 4 million IQ points since 1985. Dr. Pandav's work subsequently led to the concept of the extra Himalayan fortification of endemic goiter of the endemic goiters. Well, Mr. Pandav, as you know that you are popularly known as the Iodine Man of the India. So we are very happy to have chat with you. Today we have going to discuss on the how you have begin your journey and what you achieved today and what you are going to achieve in the future.
Actually, before I start my interview with you, I'll just in one word, I have learned to be very smart being in capital city of Delhi for the last 50 years. People in capital cities don't have time to turn the page, nor do they have time to listen to you. So this whole story and success behind mine is Guru Tattva. हमने जिंदगी में सबको गुरु माना है. गुरु ब्रह्मा, गुरु विष्णु, गुरु देवो महेश्वरा, गुरु साक्षात परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः. Now my journey, I am a farmer's son. I was born in a place called Karmala, which is a tehsil in Solapur district. Solapur is famous for handloom. I studied till class 7 in Marathi medium in Solapur district. Then I became a national merit scholarship. And my medium of instruction till class 7 was Marathi. After Marathi, in medium of instruction in national was English. So first I had to learn English. So instead of going to class 8, they put me in class 6. Principal N.D. Nagarwala said, first you get strong in English. And Mr. V.S. Bhagwat, he used to come on cycle those days. My school was located in Aga Khan Palace, Nagar Road, Pune. Aga Khan Palace is the place where Bapuji was imprisoned in 1942 during Quit India movement. So because of the National Merit Scholarship, I could come, otherwise I could afford my fees. So I studied from class 6 to class 11 at NMS Pune. And that grew my personality. So my first turning point in life came when I switched over from Marathi medium to English medium, when I translated my Marathi medium to English medium at National Model School. That school had a very special school, the principal N.T. Nagarwala. My school living certificate doesn't have a caste, it doesn't have a religion. So we are brought up in an extremely secular environment. Can you imagine, sir? Amresh, can you imagine? School certificate doesn't have a caste nor religion. He only believes there is only one religion in the world, that is humanity. And I did very well in school. I was a sports person. I played all the games, but basketball was my favorite game. Later on, I represented state of Maharashtra in basketball. When I came to AIMS, I was basketball captain, athletics captain. So I play all the games: hockey, football, basketball, baseball, kabaddi, boxing. We had boxing also in the school. Boxing was compulsory. So one year I tried to be smart, I put an onion behind my armpit so that I'll get fever. So my school principal knew that he is trying to play tricks and avoid boxing, but he still made me play boxing, Come on green, put him to dream. Come on red, put him to bed. So that was the boxing thing. But most important, I learned in school, you must learn to play the game, not for winning or losing. You must learn to play because you love the game. That's a very important principle. I was taught debating skills in school. I got 10 out of 10 in debating. One day they asked you, whom do you want to be in life? I could not pronounce the word engineer. So they said, you are Dr. ban jao. So for the debate purpose, I became a doctor. I still remember from a school debate, before you is endless possibility, around you is boundless opportunity, within you is infinite power, so why should you fear? Some are born great, others become great, while others have greatness thrust on them. I neither belong to the first category, nor to the second, but I will become great. And I think I have become great in many things, if you don't mind, with due humility. So, what a coincidence. I could not pronounce the word engineer. So, debate mein my coach said, tum doctor ban jao. And real life I became a doctor. What a play of circumstances. Kismat ka khel dekhiye. Then I went to SP College, Sir Parshurambha College in Pune for my pre-degree in FY. Then again I appeared for the entrance examination for All India Institute of Medical Sciences, New Delhi. I reached to the examination hall, which was on 1st June 1971. I reached half an hour late. They refused to let me in. They said, you can't go in because you're half an hour late. Then my friend's brother was the IS officer in Maharashtra State. He said, inko jaane dijiye. The invigilator said, we won't give you extra time. You have to finish your paper in 2.5 hours. I said, हमको 2.5 घंटे दिए. But इसका preparation was done in my childhood. When I was in class 3, I got 100 out of 100 in mathematics those days. In fact, for a secondary school certificate, I got 200 out of 200. I got a gold medal in mathematics.
Means excellence in the brilliant career, education point of view.
Excellence. मेरी बात तो सुनो. This is a very interesting story. So when I home, I told my mother and father, Ai and Appa. I used to call my father Appa. Appa, I got 100 out of 100 marks. He said, how much time did you take to answer the question? I said, 3 hours. He gave me one slap. 3 hours. You should next time finish the question paper 2.5 hours. Next question he asked me, how many questions did you solve? Appa, वहाँ लिखा था कि only 8 out of 10. I solved it. Second slap. My mother was flabbergasted. She shouted at my father, what are you doing? He has got 200 out of 100. आपको उसको क्यों मार रहे हो? क्यों डांट रहे हो? He said, ये मेरा बेटा है. Next time he should finish his paper in 2.5 hours, answer all the 10 questions and write on the question paper, examine any 8. Examine 8. उस तालीम से आया हम सर. So 2.5 घंटे का तैयारी. I finished my paper at AIMS Entrance in 2.5 hours. Then I got selected at AIMS. I was in BJ Medical College for 3 weeks because AIMS results that year came late. So I came to Delhi on 31st July 1971. That time we needed a local guardian. Mr. Mohan Daria was the cabinet minister, Mr. Indira Gandhi. He was the Minister of State for Planning. So I stayed with him. You know, his son came to receive me. I still remember 31st July. So 1st August 1971, I joined AIMS and I left AIMS on 30th November 2016. So I stayed there 45 continuous years. My DNA, my RNA is AIMS, AIMS, AIMS. All epigenetic changes have taken me AIMS, the AIMS, not the AIMS-like institutions. There are 22 institutions, but they are AIMS-like. दुनिया में एक ही संस्था है, दी ऑल इंडिया इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ मेडिकल साइंसेस, न्यू दिल्ली. एपिजेनेटिक चेंजेस, एम्स मेरी माता है, इट्स माय अल्मा मैटर. मैं तुम कोई भी सेल देखो, क्या है एम्स, क्या है एम्स, दी एम्स. शरीर माध्यम खलु धर्म साधनम, शरीर माध्यम खलु धर्म साधनम. अगर धर्म की आपने अच्छी तरह से साधना करती है, वो शरीर के माध्यम से होती है. धर्म की साधना है. मेरे स्कूल का मोटो था नेशनल सर्विस एंड सेक्रीफाइस. और संस्कार मेरे पिताजी ने बोला, चंदू, यू आर लिविंग लाइफ फॉर योर सेल्फ, यू आर एज गुड एज डेड, यू आर नॉट माई सन, यू आर बाउंड टू सर्व द सोसाइटी. तो संस्कार कितने स्ट्रांग रहे. देन आई केम अक्रॉस डॉक्टर रामलिंग स्वामी. आई वॉन्टेड टू बिकम a neurosurgeon, sir. And then
Come to the point.
He told me, Chandrakant, you want to become neurosurgeon and make money? I got a fellowship to go to Karolinska Institute in Stockholm. India does not require neurosurgeon, you take community medicine. There was a cyclone in Orissa in 1977, so I went to serve the cyclone in area, 77. So now question of my Iodine Man of India. I was a vice president of the Resident Doctors Association, RDA, and they said, that there will be no thesis. So I went on strike. But my professor, Dr. Lalit Nath, said, whether the institute has thesis or not, you will not pass MD in 2 years if you don't write thesis. So that's how I went for thesis on road traffic accidents. But यहाँ पे गुरुकुल system है, AIMS is गुरुकुल.
Lastly, is keeping global pandemic in your mind, what would you like to spread the message to the masses? With this your wonderful message, we will going to conclude this.
Swami Vivekananda, he is my hero in life. Swami Vivekananda ji, believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. That is the message. अपने आप को आप विश्वास करिए. ये पैंडेमिक बनने कुछ नहीं होगा यार. ऐसी छोटी सी बात है. Learn to believe in yourself. And I started with Guru Tattva. I started my interview with Guru Tattva. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Even plants are my gurus. You saw me, I'm talking to pigeons. They're good friends. They've laid 2 eggs now.
Yeah, I have seen.
See the garden here, this is a mini garden here. And if I don't, this is my guru. Yes, he's taught me, the camera has taught me how to remain still. है ना? No, he is not fidgeting. एक ही जगह बैठा है, शांति से बैठा है, how to remain quiet and still. So मैंने सबको गुरु माना है, सबको गुरु माना है. I am a eagle. If you, I learn every day. सबको सिखाते हैं. आपने तो बहुत कुछ सिखाया मुझे. कि देर
मैंने सीखा है सर. I always try to learn from you.
नहीं, आपसे भी मैंने सीखा. इतने प्यारे कुछ सवाल पूछे हमके. इतने सवाल अच्छे प्यार से दिए. आप स्मार्ट बनने की कोशिश कर रहे थे, लेकिन आई एम स्मार्टर सर. आई एम स्मार्टर. एंड दीपंकर बेचारा हंसने रहा कैमरा के पीछे. देखे हमने बहुत सारे, लेकिन ऐसा इंसान देखा नहीं, क्योंकि हर चीज़ में हम नंबर 1 रहे. नंबर 1.
So you mean to say in this entire worst situation, all the health workers, doctors, health workers, non-doctors, all are doing well. And
they are giving their best. सारी दी अपने परिवार से. Lot of teachers have lost their life. Lot of teachers. कितने लोग मरे हैं बेचारे. Doctors, nurses. और मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता है कि डॉक्टर की पिटाई क्यों करें भाई. आपको शर्म आनी चाहिए. जनता को मैं डायरेक्ट बोलता हूँ, शर्म आनी चाहिए. जो अपने दिन के 24 घंटे अपने परिवार से लेकर अपनी सेवा कर रहे हैं, आप उसको मार रहे. शर्म आनी चाहिए आप लोगों को. शर्म आनी चाहिए. हमें डर नहीं लगता उसमें से. Please take care of that.
Violence against the doctors.
It's intolerable, inexcusable, sir.
It's highly punishable.
Make it as a criminal. First arrest the person, फिर बाद में पूछो क्या करना है. गलत बात है. हम आपकी सेवा के लिए पैदा हुए, लेकिन हम ही इंसान हैं. हमें कुछ गलती हो सकती है. हमें आखिर भगवान श्री कृष्ण ने बोला महाभारत में कि मैंने भी गलती की महाभारत में. मैं वैसे विष्णु का अवतार हूँ, लेकिन श्री कृष्ण ने बोला कि आखिर मैं भी इंसान था, मैंने भी गलती की. और हम भी गलती, हम भी इंसान हैं सर. हम भी इंसान हैं. तो प्लीज़ रिस्पेक्ट द डॉक्टर्स. 1 July इज़ डॉक्टर्स डे. दिस ईयर इट्स बीइंग सेलिब्रेटेड फॉर द वीक, एंड आई गेव अ लेक्चर ऑन द 3rd July. ऐसा मत करो प्लीज़. वी आर देयर टू सर्व यू. हम आपकी सेवा करेंगे, आपको दवा देंगे, आप पर दया करेंगे, और भगवान से ले आपको दुआ मांगेंगे.
In nutshell,
दुआ मांगेंगे.
Sir, it was quite interrogative session with you, and I really appreciate for your wisdom, your great attitudes over the fighting as the COVID pandemic, and also you have done a lot of work in your field. Deficiency the iodine. That's why you are worldly known as the Iodine Man India. And along with you, we would like to say I am a friend of the Iodine Man of India. Thanks a lot. Namaskar.
नमस्ते, नमस्कार, नमस्कारम. बचपन में अपने तांडव